Hi guys, up in the tropical north, and these big bugs flying around. What the hell is that? Jesus. So me and Archie got up here yesterday. There's been a lot of rain overnight. That is the tropical north, so what do you expect? And the forest up here, this tropical rainforest, is just you can't penetrate it. It's that thick and lush, and with the amount of rain that they get up here, you can understand why. Maybe I'll just show you this peacock that's decided to come and say hello to some of the neighbours. Let me just show you this. There we go. See this guy up here. Check out this. Put your tail up. It's a bit scrawny. There. Luckily it's not a noisy one, otherwise it'd be waking us up early hours of the morning, which they did in Darwin. There was about 25-30 of the damn things, and they don't care what time of night it is. Anyway, this is PK Camp at Cape Tribulation. They've got the telephone tower there. They actually painted it green so it matched the environment. But how tropical is this? There are some of the plants. And the hills up there in the background are just covered in cloud and rain. But the drive up here, God, that was hairy. Ran out of brakes, ran out of... The road was damp. Let me just put this down here. Have you moved that? Go on out of the way, you. Go. Oh, he has, he's moved it. It's not level anymore, just hang on 1 second. There you go. So, and basically, words I shouldn't use. Yeah, the drive up here, come across on the ferry. Up to the ferry, the roads are fine. Once you get, Archie, come back round here, you'll tip this thing over. Once you get off the ferry, and then if you've got a caravan, a smaller vehicle, you're fine. I was even spinning wheels on some of the corners because the tarmac's been sort of torn off, and coming down the hills, oh Jesus, coming into some of the corners, the front wheels were locking up. Boosted the brakes up on the Caravan. Don't go through there. Boosted the brakes up on the Caravan, and yeah, started to run out of brakes on the Caravan. Oh Jesus. And the roads are just so tight. Vehicles coming the other way. There wasn't too many, luckily. And not too many in the awkward spots around the corners. But yeah, if you're bringing a Caravan up here, just take your time. Make sure your brakes are good. Make sure your tyres are good. Otherwise the Caravan will push you around the corners and you'll end up jackknifing or something. So had a meal at the pub last night, a couple of beers. It's beautiful, yeah. We were just going to stay one night. I think what I might do is, we've got a couple of days of good weather coming up, and I think I'll hang on for that. Wait for the roads to dry out on the way out. Get a lot of rain during the night. Hopefully during the day it sort of dries up and I'll have a dry road to get out. It's all tarmac. It's just really tight and dodgy. So the guy next door to me come up with a truck and caravan. He just, 20-30 k's an hour and that's it. So we'll stay another night, maybe another, depending on the weather. But thinking about it, I maybe should have left the caravan back at Wonga Beach and just parked it up for a couple of days and come and stayed in one of the huts or something like that. Yeah, I'd think twice about bringing a caravan up here again, unless you've got a really good setup. But the bigger the vehicle, if you had a Ram or one of those big Chevy things, or this guy with the truck next door, geez, it'd be a slow haul up here. There's just one section that's really tight and slippery, and I did go down the Bloomfield track just for a look-see with the ute only, and most of the nasty spots, like the real hills and stuff, like are quite steep. They haven't tarmacked it, they've concreted the tracks. So, and then there's cuts, ribs in the road where they've for traction. So that was quite an experience. I don't know how far Cooktown is from here. It was sort of late in the afternoon. There's a couple of water crossings, but the more rain you get up here, obviously those crossings are going to have more water running through them. And it was only up to the hubcaps, I'd say. That's about it. So it wasn't too bad. But yes, tribulation. A bit of an experience so far. Yeah, there's not too many people here, so it's pretty quiet. The pub only had 20-30 people in it last night. The shop up here's got a good amount of supplies, just the raw basics, but yeah, it's not a bad little shop. We'll see what this peacock's gonna do. His tail feathers are a bit straggly, so even if he puts his tail feathers up, he's not gonna have much to show for. And he seems to be the only one around here. Anyway, Cape Trib, all good, lovely, beach is nice. There, catch you later.